Maravik finally starting to roll that RX-7 forward. Adams here on the left lane.
And starter Jimmy Howard says, okay, guys and gals, I ain't got all day.
Well, the sun's not too far from starting to crest into a setting position, so we want to make sure we try to get this stuff done.
Oh, for sure. It's just about 15 minutes after 3 as sun's, like I said, already moving up as it's casting that shadow on the front of the tower.
And the C-Dub Racing Angel here last year qualifying in the field, trying to see if they can go a little bit quicker here as the left lane there for Adams striking tires. Piece of debris coming off there for the right side and a 785. That's actually slower than what Maravik ran last year, who went, I believe it was a 728.3 for his best pass.
So number 9 for Maravik, number 11 for Glenn Adams as our next pair will be Kevin Ellman and Michael Serrano. This should be a good one. There we go. Ellman left side, St. Cloud, Florida. The Moncho Performance at Geneva, Los Amigos. And Michael Serrano, Douglasville, Pennsylvania. The KMG Detailing, PSR Performance, PSI Performance, the Miller Mountain High Performance. Waiting on the stage. And Serrano rolled into a deep stage. And there goes the RX-7. Well, there went the RX-7, and both of them having issues. And top end of the racetrack, 8:59 and 1:19 for Michael Serrano.
We're going to have heat the motors, tune to the track that you guys have. Ooh, that's a new paint job. If that's the car I think it is there on the right lane, is it? It is. Craig Walsnap side.
When did he paint that car?
I don't know. I'm used to seeing the green. I love this kind of like cherry red kind of type of look here. Candy apple round, the 86 Mustang, small block Ford under the hood here for Craig Walls, I believe turbo car. As Yotmar Gomez left side here, the 85 RX-7, the Undertaker is what the car is known as. Hailing out of Puerto Rico. CJ Engraving, Ramos Bus Service is going to be on board here for his machine as they take the Puerto Rican flag out of the back there. So Craig Walls and Gomez and the Undertaker into the pre-stage beams. Craig has a little bit of a fight out there for the Undertaker, but he's going to be out of it. Craig Walls having issues out there. So Craig Walls will coast it on down to a 87 mile per hour pass, 11:26. As finish off the burnout there, right side of the racetrack. As I don't have the information just yet here for the left lane. As De Los Santos here right side, the Trueno Mobile 1 machine, 86 Trueno out of Avalon Park, Florida. EJR, of course, going to be on board. Lagoma, left side. Again, not on file at the moment.
All right, so I believe this is the Tubin's car. And,
Okay, yep.
And De Los Santos Trueno EGR Q80 machine out of Avon Park. Not far. I believe that's a suburb of Orlando, if I'm not mistaken.
Sure. So Lagoma here on the right side, getting it bumped in. Lights are going to be down, and a little bit of tire shake there in the left lane, a little bit there for the right. Left side is going to jump back in it, though. Top of the racetrack, Coors Light side goes 794.9, 193. Right side 652, 129.
Gomez, San Juan, Puerto Rico, and Rafael Estevez with a Coche Bamba. Over the right side, South Amboy, New Jersey, 87 Toyota Corolla. Here's Warriors first race, Quarto, and coming up next, we got JPT Street Fighter, Grants Racing Stick Shift, Wild Street coming up after that, Super Street, and that'll be it for the day. Here on day number 2 of qualifying. I'd say this has been a pretty good day thus far. Denny lanes 5 and 6, suit up, please. 5 and 6, suit up.
A lot of extra tire speed and a lot of driving out there for the Gomez machine. He's going to put a lap down, 666 with a 3:205. Crew's going to be happy there, 793 with a 2 there for El Coche Bamba. That thing had a lot of wheel speed. Gomez will go to the number 2 spot behind Ralph Hartnestein. Look at the entry of Alberto Rivas on the right side. Galeotto, the rotary powered Corolla out of Puerto Rico here on the Napa side. Is Angel Matamia. The 83 Starlet out of Florida here, left side of the racetrack. Benjamin Performance, Florida CDL. Miguelito Asphalt going to be on board here for that machine. Got the Starlet there, left side. The Corolla right side. 10 years separated. The 83 in the left, 73 in the right. As neither one of these drivers actually made a hit last year. Pre-stage beams on here for both drivers. Rivas right side, Bada left side. A lot of driving out there for the Mia machine. Top of the racetrack, going to be a 6:47 with an 8. Let's go! 210 miles an hour. Going to the number 2 spot right behind Ralph Hardesty. Going to be within striking distance by 0.02 of a second. And the crew is stoked for that. They are absolutely on fire over there. Man, oh man, you'll love to see it. That's got to be a personal best.
possible world record there.
Yeah, for the chassis of that car, it is a world record that just got set. We just saw.
Nice. As for anyone who hasn't been through tech yet, tech inspections still open. All classes, lanes 8 and 9. If you haven't been through tech yet, as Boris Rojas and Fuentes McKinnon out of St. Cloud, Florida, the RX-7 versus the RX-7. How about this one, Hank? You take the 40 and I'll take the RX-7.
Sure. You said as soon as I grabbed my water, so that was awkward.
Anyway, Rojas left side, Fuentes right side. And here they go. Problems there. Whoops, you're getting very loose out there. Oh, boy.
Trying to cut him off. We're going to go check that as much as that car stepped out. Uh-oh.
And they've just called for cleanup on the racetrack, so we're going to be down here while the officials take care of this. So there it is. So again, we are going to take care of this while the MIR and MVP officials. So we'll be back. So here comes the replay, folks, as both cars left the line pretty good. And pick up those front wheels. Boris Rojas left side came down, and then, oh boy, that car coming right for the camera down there at the 8th mile, and then right behind you saw the streak of oil behind that. Man, oh man, that thing let loose, and whoo, boy. So, folks, we are going to be down here while the MIR and MVP officials take care of this.
If you're building a track car or a daily driver, Autosports Engineering has got you covered. We manufacture some of the best billet performance parts in the market today, from transmission conversions to custom carbon drive shafts and drive shaft adapters. We use only the highest quality materials and equipment to ensure that our parts are not only strong, but also the finest quality. Whether you're looking to improve your vehicle's performance, reliability, or durability, Autosports Engineering has the perfect solution for you.
We drive tech. We drive the industry. Going beyond the limits and advancing forward. A versatile all-in-one solution. We're here for you every step of the way. And that's why you see Fuel Tech everywhere.
Whether you're building a dedicated track car or a daily driver, Autosports Engineering has got you covered. We manufacture top quality billet performance parts that cater to a wide variety of applications, from transmission conversions and custom drive shafts to valve covers. We use only the finest materials and advanced technology to produce the most reliable parts out there in order for you to achieve your goals. If you would like to find out more about our products, feel free to reach out to us at autosportsengineering@gmail.com or check out the website at autosportsengineering.com.
Weldon, pumps, regulators, filters, fueling champions.
You're watching
watching the biggest international drag race in the world, the 27th Annual Haltech World Cup Finals, presented by Wiseco. Live from Maryland International Raceway.
All right, real quick, ladies and gentlemen, we need that starting line cleared. They are bringing the jet up the racetrack, so we need that starting line cleared, please. Especially you folks along the left lane wall up there, we need that starting line cleared. They are bringing the jet tractor or jet dryer out. Once again, folks, we'll continue with the cleanup, and we'll be back to race hopefully in the next few minutes. Once again, All right, folks, if you look in the left lane water box, of course, that is the man here, Royce Miller, the owner, promoter of National Race. We're about to fire up the jet truck, so the jet dryer to help facilitate on the cleanup. Of course, that is MIR Hall of Famer Pete Neville behind the wheel. You know, Pete, the longest-serving MIR official in history. I believe he's over close to 45, 46 years. But Pete is the only official that's still working for Mariners Racing that was here before Royce. Jumped in the MIR Hall of Fame a couple years ago. So it looks like the jet dryer is being sent back. So it looks like we won't need the jet dryer. All right, so again, that's Pete Neville to tow the jet on back. All right, so we'll go back commercial break. We'll be back. Drivers on the pads, suit up. Drivers on the pads, suit up. Drivers on the pads, suit up.
All right, command's been given a fire back up, and we are about ready to rock and roll here once again. As water getting put down here in the water box. Carlos de Leon Sarita coming up in the left side of the race in Orlando, Florida, the 1982 Starlet. And Victor Werleman in the right lane. Miss La Luna in the right lane, the 1981 Corolla out of Aruba in the Napa side.
Carlos De Leon and Victor Werleman.
So the Corolla and the Starlet getting ready to go side by side. Aruba here on the right lane. Not the first time we've actually had a racer from Aruba.
Today. That won't be the last. All right, here we go. Carlos De Leon left side. Victor Werleman right side. It's Florida. It's Aruba. It's McLeod. Warriors versus Tres Cuarto. And on Werleman's stage, he's really taking his time, and finally the crew backs away.
It's Q1 McLeod Racing, Warriors versus Tres Cuarto here on the starting line. As left lane, Sarita is in and Werleman is gone.
He's gone. Top end quarter mile. How about a 678 at 202 miles an hour for Victor Werleman? Carlos De Leon had problems on the run. Only goes at 13:55.
And the team is ecstatic with that run. High fives and smiles. They'll go to the number 5 spot there. Ralph Hardesty still sitting on top, 645 of the 1. But Mia Angel Mata sitting at the number 2 spot right there with him, 647 with an 8. Import and domestic on top of the leaderboard here.
I'll give you your GoRaceMIR.com weather stats right now. Current 50.7 degrees. Relative humidity about 40%. Barometric pressure is hanging around 30.3, 30.4 inches. Dew points at 28 degrees, but the water grade at 21.5. But the density altitude right now is negative 936 feet.
So the domestics on top right now. The imports there, the number 2, and behind, it's quite a few imports. Air is killer. Conditions are great so far. And the sun is still out. Let's go. As next pair coming up, Carlos Olivo, left side, Stravita in the 81 Starlet out of St. Cloud, Florida. And Jimmy Posey kind of went on a Cinderella run a couple of years ago here at the Haltech World Cup Finals. And it was kind of one of those runs where you're looking at the car and he's like, I don't have the power. There's no way. And he just kept
knocking him off left and right.
Kept finding ways to go around. And even to this day, he's like, I don't know how, but it happened. The nitrous-aided Semical Racing Power machine here right side. He's got a new motor in that car, and he's hoping that because it's got a new motor, it's going to help how this car's been reacting. And he has been nothing short of evil with the suspension on this thing. So we'll see here if the powertrain adjustment may help him out. If this thing just gets down the racetrack and it's straight and it's clean, I'll be happy. You know what? I'm kind of not super happy, but I'm kind of happy. Top of the racetrack, 816 with a 4 there, 155 for Jimmy Posey. He's not going to be too pleased, but you know what? It went down the racetrack. It went straight. It didn't do anything stupid. And you know what? It's a good baseline to work on.
It is, especially as Garcia Rivera will be the last of our. We have one more warrior after this.
So Garcia Rivera and Zayas here coming out of Puerto Rico in the 1980s. Starlet Faster Motorsports going to be on board here. There's that B-Series powered machine. So Rivera into the pre-stage beams. That is kind of an ugly run. It goes down the racetrack. It's an 889 at 145, but it's about the best way. Fabian's description of that.
Exactly. But real quickly, if you have a golf cart or a scooter or whatever that's parked behind the tower, it needs to be moved immediately because they're about to start confiscating them. So if you have a golf cart or a scooter that's parked behind the tower, again, it should not be parked back there. And two, if you don't move it now, we're gonna move it for you.
As Luis Soto finishing off the burnout there on the man out of Puerto Rico in the 72 Datsun. Going to make the run here on the Napa side. He will be the final car here in the Warriors versus Tres Corto category to make the run. The official will be the 30th car to do so.
And all staff, please check your radios. All staff, please check your radios.
All right, so Luis Soto getting ready to roll here. Pre-stage beams on for his machine. That smoke's pretty normal there, especially for rotaries. As looks like kicked out right around the 330 on him. And he'll board the run. 960 with the 293 miles an hour there for Luis Soto. And a little bit of track prep here. We'll go to the next category. And we'll go back live here momentarily. But before we do, we'll get a few words from the sponsor we have right here. Southern Maryland Zone, Baylor Dash Race with Altec World Cup Finals. Presented by Wiseco.
If you're building a track car or a daily driver, Autosports Engineering has got you covered. We manufacture some of the best billet performance parts in the market today, from transmission conversions to custom carbon drive shafts and drive shaft adapters. We use only the highest quality materials and equipment to ensure that our parts are not only strong, but also the finest quality. Whether you're looking to improve your vehicle's performance, reliability, or durability, Autosports Engineering has the perfect solution for you.
We drive tech. We drive the industry. Going beyond the limits and advancing forward. A versatile all-in-one solution. We're here for you every step of the way. And that's why you see Fuel Tech everywhere.
Whether you're building a dedicated track car or a daily driver, Autosports Engineering has got you covered. We manufacture top quality billet performance parts that cater to a wide variety of applications, from transmission conversions and custom drive shafts to valve covers. We use only the finest materials and advanced technology to produce the most reliable parts out there in order for you to achieve your goals. If you would like to find out more about our products, feel free to reach out to us at autosportsengineering@gmail.com or check out the website at autosportsengineering.com.
Weldon, pumps, regulators, filters, fueling champions.
You're watching the biggest international track race in the world, the 27th Annual Haltech World Cup Finals, presented by Wiseco. Live from Maryland International Raceway.
We have a lot of folks coming. We're going to be a capacity crowd on Saturday and Sunday. We are up about 30% in ticket sales online this year compared to last year. So everyone's just buying earlier and earlier each year. Remember, tickets go on sale every year for the World Cup on September 1st at 12 noon Eastern Standard Time. The VIP section on the right sold out last year, or sold out 2 years ago in 30 days. Last year sold out in 9 days. This year sold out in 30 minutes. So it sells out quicker and quicker each year. So if you know folks that are coming down, if you're in the camper village and your family or friends are coming down for the weekend, go online, get your tickets now if you haven't already done so. It could happen overnight, but we're only going to sell about another 100 plus, a little over 100 full event passes, and then we're going to terminate that ticket, and then they'll have to buy a Friday, a Saturday, and Sunday individually. So they won't get that price break, but it allows us to control the inventory on a daily ticket. Also, after tomorrow, the Saturday and Sunday ticket will be not available, so we can break down Saturday and Sunday individually for those two tickets. And it won't get the price break for a 2-day pass if you wait till after tomorrow to get so. That way we can control that inventory in those two. We appreciate your support of the World Cup. We just want to make sure folks don't drive all the way to the World Cup and get turned around because they bought their tickets too late. But we're going to have a hell of a show here this weekend. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We're going to have temps in the mid-60s, and we're going to have sun on our backs all weekend, so it's going to be a great show. A lot of awesome racers here from all over the country and all over the world, and we got a good show and a good treat here for you guys. Appreciate y'all's support. We love you. We're going to finish up this qualifier tonight, get some good food in your belly for tomorrow, and get these cars and hot rods tuned up. We're going to have a hell of a show for you. Thank you, guys. We appreciate you.
All right, that's Jason Miller, the promoter here, the Haltech World Cup Final presented by Wiseco and Higgins. It's just awesome. Like James was talking about how tickets, everyone bought tickets at the gate, but now everybody's getting their tickets way prior to that. So again, folks, they say if you know somebody that's coming, Higgs, tell them get their tickets now, because I'm telling you, we don't want them to get all the way here, and then there's nothing we can do for them. We don't want that to happen, but get them now.
It happened last year. We were turning people way up the highway, and we'd rather not go that route again, but, so be it if that's what happens. JBC Racing Street Fighter going to be on deck here as they roll into the water box. Your first pair, Adam Hart and Martin Conley. A pair of the domestics aren't to the right side of the 1990 Mustang with UPR. Pro Torque and Pro Charger on board here for the right side of Boyertown, Pennsylvania. Left side of the racetrack, Martin Conley coming up from Kentucky, that BES Power.